are back with Your Health. June is National CPR Awareness Month, so this morning we decided to spend a few minutes learning these life-saving skills. Consider this. More than 350,000 cardiac arrests happen outside of the hospital every year. And if CPR is performed immediately, it can double and sometimes even triple the chance of survival. NBC Senior Medical Correspondent Dr. Torres is going to show us how we can perform hands-only CPR. Also with us this morning on the Plaza, American Heart Association instructors and more than 50 volunteers and college students who are active in their communities and ready to respond in an emergency situation. They've been putting in the work all morning as part of their training to become CPR certified. Dr. Torres, good morning. And we should mention hands-only CPR is not official training, but it can still help, and that's what we're going to learn this morning.
It definitely can still help, and actually statistics have shown that if you do hands-only CPR, not the breathing part, but just the pumping part, you can double or triple their chance of survival when somebody collapses.
What scares me is, like, how would I know as a regular person when someone needs CPR and that I'm not hurting them more?
And that's one of the first steps. The first thing you want to do is when you get to the scene is you want to make sure the scene is safe. You're not putting yourself in danger as well. And then the next thing you do is you go to the person that's unresponsive or looks unresponsive, and what's the first thing you ask them? Are you okay? First thing you ask them, are they okay? You shake them, and if they shake and they're not okay, then what do you do? 911. You call 911.
Call 911 before CPR.
Before CPR, because you don't want to do it in the middle of CPR.
Okay.
You might forget. So call 911. We have speakerphones. Put it on the speakerphone. They'll talk you through a lot of this stuff.
Okay. Cardiac arrest and a heart attack, two different things?
Exactly. Cardiac arrest is the electrical impulse of the heart not working, so they're not having a pulse. Heart attack is basically the muscle dying because it's not getting enough oxygen. Two can happen together, but we're looking at cardiac arrest here where the heart just stops beating.
So if somebody seems unresponsive, just do CPR.
If somebody does, right, just this hands-only CPR. So basically what you do is you go up and you say again, are you
okay? Are you okay?
And if they're not responsive, don't see them breathing, they don't have a pulse, then you call 911. Exactly. And then you go ahead and start chest compressions.
Okay.
Here's how you do it. You basically want to put one hand down.
Does it matter if you're like a lefty? It doesn't
matter. Whatever you're more comfortable with. One hand right in the middle of the chest, and then lock your fingers in on the other hand. Straighten your elbows out because you want to make a triangle essentially.
Oh, lock your elbows essentially.
Lock your elbows, and then start pushing down. 2 inches compression.
So really push hard.
You want to push hard. 2 inches down, 100 beats a minute. That song, Staying Alive?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Staying alive.
And for those who are parents, I'm going to make it a little bad for you. Baby Shark can work too. Sorry, guys. Baby.
Okay. Now, I feel like I'm always seeing people doing some with the nose and the breathing. That's not what this is.
No, that's full CPR training. We do the breathing and the chest compressions. This is bystander hands only. And again, you want to keep your hands straight. You want to go ahead and talk to 911 when they're on the phone with you. You already asked for help, so hopefully somebody's there walking you through this, talking to 911, and keep this going until the ambulance gets there.
How long do you keep it going? I mean, how do you know if it's working?
Basically, you can know it's working when the ambulance gets there and the paramedics take over.
Okay.
That's when it happens.
CPR,
this is
breathe in the mouth?
No, this is hands-only CPR because the reason is they found out that people were hesitant to do the breathing part for a variety of different reasons, and they found out with hands-only CPR that there is oxygen in the blood. The blood is not circulating.
So you don't have to breathe in the mouth.
That's what we're doing. Just do hands-only CPR. Just get on there.
It is. How much body weight should you be putting in?
You want a 2-inch depth compression.
Okay.
So
is it normal to feel the chest cave in? Is that normal?
That is very normal to feel the chest cave in. That's exactly what you want because when you're caving the chest in, you're compressing the heart, which is pushing the blood around.
Well, guys, as we mentioned, we've got volunteers and college students here. They have completed an online training course. They've been here since 6:30 this morning, actually, doing this training. They had their test. It's time for the moment of truth. We want to bring in American Heart Association instructor Karen.
And Savannah, real quick before this, I just have to mention that this hands-only CPR is adults only. For kids and infants, you want to do full CPR, which is the breathing and the chest compressions.
So a kid that was non-responsive, you would not do this?
You do the breathing and this.
Okay, Karen, what's the verdict? Did our students pass this morning?
Absolutely. They've had their skills assessed. They are ready to save a life. Welcome to the Nation of Lifesavers.
Thank you. Well done. fun, and they put in the hours. Mr. Roker, I think, is somewhere. He's got a little surprise for everybody.
That's right, guys. So the folks over at Elevance Health Foundation are not only covering your CPR training costs, but they're giving each one of you this take-home hands-only CPR kit so that you can share what you've learned today with your neighbors to be able to pass it on.
Nice.
Knowledge is power.
And what I'm hearing you experts say is it's worth, just try it.
Just try it. Just do the hands-only CPR. Kids, 9-year-olds have saved lives doing this.
Wow.
And so
incredible.
We can all do this.
Thank you again to the American Heart Association, Dr. Torres. Thank you so much. Our college students, we've got Young Life, New York Common Pantry, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, New York Cares, wonderful volunteers who care about their communities. Thank you. If you would like to learn more about how to become CPR certified, you can go to our website, today.com.